on today's episode of How to Train Your Dragon. So everybody, this is Wes. He is my just turned 5-year-old Hanoverian gelding. And this horse is wicked smart, super athletic. And when you breed horses for those types of traits, they have a higher fight or flight response. Now, I put that black Scary Shavings bag back out where it was from the other day before I got to, before I walked into the barn to see what Wes would do. And you can see he's pretty chill with it. Off the left, not a problem. It's when I spin him and we go past it on the right, or try to go past it on the right-hand side through the hedgerow, that he gets a little bit sticky. And if you actually know how horses process information differently through each of their eyes and how their brain is wired, this is a totally normal response, especially for a young, inexperienced horse. Now, he can see it kind of through the hedgerow, but now he's going to start psyching himself out. We're going to spook a little bit, right? Now, watch and tell me when you think he can clock this. Watch his neck. And what he does is completely normal. The backing up is a normal fear response, and he's trying to put distance between himself and the object. This is when you usually see riders being told to get after their horses. Okay, so they're basically trying to force a frightened horse forward by kicking or whipping them or applying relentless pressure, and that just intensifies the fear. It's also super damaging to the horse's mental health and well-being, and these horses develop really bad habits like bucking, bolting, spinning, or rearing. All I am doing is just passively sitting and allowing him to move forward on his own. My legs are just there for support. I'm just trying to move his front end to get a little momentum to get him going, to see if that will help. But if you notice, when he walked by the bag with it on the left, that left eye goes to that right brain, and that hemisphere is really important for spatial awareness, emotional regulation, and familiar patterns. But when I'm trying to get him to pass it and he's focused on it with that right eye goes to the left side of the brain, and then you get your quick reactions, your survival instincts, and your fight or flight. And at this point, I pretty much know that he's probably just going to still plant his feet and freeze. So this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to commit a cardinal sin, but this is how well it actually works out. So stick around to see what the end result is. Okay, here's what we're going to do. All right, come on, follow me. There we are. Good boy. This is how you de-escalate a problem. Okay. There you go. Is that what the problem was, the bag? There you go. Good boy. Oh, there's a buzzard over there. Okay. That's what it was. Well, buzzard wasn't helping. Okay. We're going to come and do it again. Good boy. Good boy. There you go. That's it. That's it. And let him sniff. You can sniff it. Yeah. All right. Okay. Actually just remounted from the ground. Good boy. All right. Good boy. There you go. There you go. Nice job, bub. Do you see how much easier that was to just get off?
and let him just have a minute. This is so much nicer for them than having you flapping your arms and kicking your legs and digging your spurs into them and growling and just making it a horrible experience. Just get off. Let them look at it with you, right? Buddy system. And then get back on, if you can do so safely, and just let them reapproach it. Good boy. Good boy. That's it. Good boy. That's so easy. It doesn't mean that he wins when you get off, because as you saw, we made that a little lesson, and he still has to go to work. But we just had to approach it from a completely different angle. So you can't be closed-minded and think that you are only going to do something one way and that's it, because that's really going to hang you up in your training or progressing.